What would you say one of the biggest misconceptions people have about those of us that are in more open relationships or in consensually non-monogamous relationships?
I think just from social media and the feedback that we get, I think people think that we just have sex with everyone.
Right?
Yeah, I think that they think that like I can be getting ready on TikTok to go pick up my child from the car rental line. And they're like, "Do you have a hot date?" I'm like, "No, it's 3:30. It's time to go pick up my kid." Like, I'm not. No, it's Tuesday. Like, I don't do that. I think they think it's just like a revolving door.
Yeah.
And those people are in and out, in and out. I think the STDs kind of go along with that. I think they think we're all just riddled with STDs. And to be honest with you, well, first of all, we only swing once or twice a month, and we don't add very many new partners either.
Right.
It's usually a lot of the same people that we have a good connection with and we care about.
Trust.
And we trust.
Right.
As far as STDs, as a vanilla person, I was never STD tested, not one time. But as a non-monogamous person, I'm tested every 45 days. I use protection. I was a 20-something.
I love that.
I was a 20-something-year-old girl meeting guys and never even had them wear a condom.
Right,
I was lucky.
right.
I was genuinely lucky. I never got anything. But I can guarantee you most people that are meeting people on Tinder or traditional dating websites are probably not getting tested and probably not always wearing protection.
Right.
But yet we are basically torn apart on social media because they think we're riddled with STDs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a huge misconception.
And I love that you bring that up because, like you said, I think that's a misconception that we have out there. And trying to convince people that, no, it's actually the opposite. Mm-hmm. We're much more aware of it because we can talk about it.
Yes.
We don't have to act like we're not doing these things.
Yeah.
We can just be open
at
about
every
it.
single lifestyle convention that's out there, hotel takeover, there's something about protecting ourselves and being aware of what we're doing and getting tested and all those things.
And it's an easier conversation. Like, we have plans at the end of the month with 2 other couples. And yesterday, all the wives were on a group chat, and they were like, "Hey, our last test was this day. Is that okay? Do you want us to be tested before?" Like, and we're still wearing protection. Like, everyone's going to be wearing protection during this time, but everyone's just being safe. It's okay to talk about. It doesn't have to be awkward. It's just a fluid conversation.
And even if something does happen, there's still open communication, and we can still talk about it.
Correct.
So I just love that.
Yeah, I think it's one of my pet peeves over the years is the stigma that comes from. It's why it's called a sexually transmitted disease. But people don't seem to be worried about catching flu or anything else like that.
You can catch that having sex with
I
somebody.
usually come home sick from just about every because
Lacey gets UTIs all the time.
Yeah,
It's like
yes.
it's another infection.
Yeah.
It's, why these certain infections are so stereotypical and looked down upon is because most of them are treated the same way. Go get some antibiotics, should be fine.